Hello there everyone, this is Lilith and welcome to my brand new series here at Altenew called Lovely Layers with Lilith. Throughout this series I will be showing you how you can add some fantastic layers to your projects using an array of products. So sit back and enjoy. In this series, I'll be giving you loads of layering tips, but today I'm going to especially focus on layering papers. And I will also be using the Wild Rose hot foil plate from Altenew, which is this fabulous sized rose with a leaf that comes with it, and it is fabulous for hot foiling on paper. You will also need some foil. All of these products are available in the Altenew store, so don't worry. And I've also picked some really pretty pattern papers from the Alluring Blooms 6x6 paper pack, as well as the Verdant Walk paper pack. And to add some detail and some depth, I'm also going to be using this lovely flower bed 3D embossing folder from Altenew with the lovely florals. I've already cut some of my paper to size, and I will also be using some inks, so I've taken out some pretty pink inks from Altenew as well as a blending tool. I've also taken some of my favorite layering dies, which are the party banner die as well as the terrific dies set. These are dies that are always available on my desk because I use them over and over again. So let's get started with our hot foil plate. I'm going to cut out some foil while my plate is warming up. So I'm going to cut out 2 little strips, and I'm going to cut those in half so that they will fit the rose as well as the leaf set. So I'm just checking with my foil plates just to make sure that the sizes are okay. So for the leaf, I'm going to be using this lovely soft blue pattern paper. And for my flowers, I've already cut out some pattern paper with some pretty pinks. I'm going to pop my plates onto my tool and just wait for them to warm up. Once they are warm, I'll place the foil on there as well as my paper. And then I'll just make my sandwich, clip out the plate, and just run it through my embossing tool. Here I ran it through twice, and you will see that the foil did move a little bit, so my flower is kind of double foiled. It does give a really fun effect. And here you can see the lovely foiling on my paper. I'm going to do this twice, and you can then pop off your plates and let them cool. I cut out my little floral images, and I also pulled out another pattern paper here from the 6x6 Alluring Blooms paper pack, and I'm just going to cut that out with my scissors. Fussy cutting is always one of my favorites, and I still do it loads. So now that I've got all my pieces together, I'm also going to emboss some paper using the flower bed embossing 3D embossing plate. So I'm just going to pull that through my machine, and as you can see, it's already looking really lovely, but I do want that embossed image to pop out, so I'm just going to go over it with some lovely pink ink. I did start with the lightest color, and then I did add a little bit of that darker color just to make those flowers stand out really, really nicely. Once that is done, I'm going to use my party banner die and cut out a banner from this pretty paper. As you can see, there are many ways of adding detail to some pattern paper. You can cut it out, but you can also emboss it. So this gives you loads of possibilities for your cards, for your scrapbook layouts, or for any other projects. So once again, I'm just going to push this through my little die cut machine, and you will see a lovely banner. So now that I've got nearly all of my pieces ready, I am still missing some key pieces, which are these lovely tags. So I'm just going to put them on to some pattern paper as well as some white cardstock just to add a little bit of contrast. And look at those tags. They are really easy to do, and you can use them on an array of projects as well. So now that I have all my pieces ready, the fun begins and we start to layer. So here I'm laying all my different elements, and you can see how easy it is to layer paper. So if you're a bit scared or a bit afraid of layering, paper is the way to go. That's the great way to start layering different elements. Now that I've got the general design, I'm going to add some finishing touches. Some of my favorite finishing touches are things like butterflies or enamel dots. but maybe you've got other elements that you like to pop on at the very last minute of a card. I'd love to know. You can always pop that in the comment section as well. So now that I've got the design there, I'm going to create my title, and I'm using the Gracious Peonies stamp set for this, and just stamping that fun sentiment which says I love you, and I'm going to cut that out with my scissors. I'm a bit lazy today, and just add some doodled edges just to make it stand out a little bit more. And there you have it. The layout is almost done. I just have to glue everything down, and that's it. So it's really, really easy to add layers to your layout or to a card, and I do hope you give this technique of layering a try, and do add a little bit of gold foil to that. It's that finishing final little detail which makes it really worthwhile. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you back in 2 weeks with more lovely layers from Lilith. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.
Hello crafters, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching!